versus Peanut for winners round 3. You know, like the character alt choices really did not work out here. Purple and orange, that is painful to look at. I know they're not exactly trying to coordinate here, but come on, I got an aesthetic here. Like, don't make me look at purple and orange all day. That's, ugh. Not a great combination of colors there. Howl looking pretty strong out here already, just really punishing Peanut for being up on these platforms. Peanut actually playing around the platforms pretty well. Just staying in angles that Howl can't easily pressure at that distance. And just playing keep away. I mean, you know, with a percentage disadvantage, so you have to be careful with that. Howl gonna catch that aggression there at the up tilt. KO punch already online now. This is where things get scary. I feel like Howl right now is playing some very good keep away, and Peanut doesn't necessarily want to go in. Because if you try to go in too aggressively, too much in a straight line here against Howl, there's just too much of a wall to deal with. But the KO punch can rip that lead away. It's gone now. It is not a threat, but if that gets racked up again before Howl can find the stock, that KO punch can just rip that lead away from you out of nowhere. Look at this bomb. Has recalled that bomb 3 times. It did cost the down air punish there, though, and Peanut finding that one opening off of the bomb recatch, able to rack up another solid bunch of percent there. Had some very, very deadly pressure going. Opting for the grab there instead. Now has the ledge. Howl taking a minute, thinking his way through. Able to get back up. Peanut's trying to use these platforms a lot to try to just find a way around. And to Howl's credit, Howl is doing a very good job of swatting Peanut out of the air as soon as Peanut comes down. And not allowing that strategy to be a thing, but the percentages, despite the fact that it has felt like Howl is kind of dictating the pace of this game, the percentages are very even. The pacing and the patience here from Peanut is something to be applauded. The thing is, the percentages keep racking up. Neither player is really able to find a solid kill move, but Peanut is definitely more likely to just find one out of nowhere like that than Howl is, just given the character. So like, you're kind of okay with that battle of attrition because you know if someone's gonna like make a mistake and get stocked for it, it's more than likely gonna be your opponent. KO punch is gonna whiff there, and Howl is gonna find the first stock right back. Only, well, now 58% after that that upbeat. This is like, you know, I kind of expected this match to be campy. I didn't expect it to be campy in quite this way, though. I was really expecting to see Howl up on the platforms more, and Mac trying to figure out how to get up there, but instead we're kind of seeing the opposite. Peanut spending a lot of time on the platforms. Howl's just putting out as much projectile pressure as possible to try to get a percentage lead here. I do think that after a certain point, if you can rack up a significant enough percentage lead, you can start to camp here. Perfect timing, catching that get up option with a down air. Boomerang gonna knock that KO punch right out of Peanut's hands. And that does put, oh, never mind. I was gonna say that puts Howl in a pretty okay situation here, but Peanut just runs in, rails an up smash out of nowhere, and suddenly Howl is down a stock again, but not for long enough. Counter, the slow fall from the counter forced the whiff out of Howl, which did not work out in Peanut's favor there, because those counters are very end laggy if you do not hit something with them. Just did not go Peanut's way the way that worked out. Now Peanut is putting so much pressure on the tech chase here. Little Mac really strong on the ground, but you gotta have your feet under you. If you're stuck, you know, in that tech chase situation, you're just as bad on the ground as anybody else is in tech chase. Howl is really taking his time here on the ledge here. Does not want to risk this. I mean, this is where Peanut's going to kill you if it's going to happen. This was a KO punch right now. Down tilt to the KO punch. Howl made one mistake there at the end of that stock, and just like that. Down tilt KO punch. This character just kills you out of nowhere. That's the problem. You can feel in control in this matchup. Even playing against a good Little Mac, like, you can feel in control for so long. When you're playing against Little Mac, I feel like unless you're just running and hitting buttons, if you're properly keeping your distance and your spacing, if you're playing a zoner and camping, you're going to feel in control for most of the match until the exact second you don't. And that second, that 1 second, you don't feel in control anymore, the stock's already gone. It's already gone. It's kind of crazy how this character works like that. It puts a lot of mental pressure on you to, like, not get comfortable with that lead. Because the second you get comfortable with that lead, it's gone. The lead is no longer there. It no longer exists. Just out of the way of that cancel with the down air. Howl weaving in as much damage as possible. KO punch is online. I don't think Howl's going to make that same mistake. Oh, I stand corrected. Howl a little over aggressive there with KO punch on the board, and does give Peanut a chance to find the opening and get that stock. And now Peanut can kind of play the game at his pace here. That up tilt, tons of damage, nearly taking the stock there, but not quite. This back throw might just do it though. Nope, still alive. Howl not trying to go out too far. Peanut with the air dodge able to make it back. That second back throw, yeah, that's gonna do it. That is gonna do it. Toon Link, still, even if you're Little Mac, still, I guess especially if you're Little Mac, still a character you really don't want to be dealing with this edge trap situation on. Look at all that pressure on landing. Nair and then the forward tilt on the side, there's like just not a lot of ways to deal with that besides just waiting that block string out. But Peanut is really playing these platforms well, running off the top platform to find the forward tilt on the left for another stock, and now able to move in and find that pressure. Howl maybe just getting a little bit frustrated. You see these projectiles came out that next stock just a little bit too early, a little bit too close, where Peanut was able to just dash in and find the punish. Okay, just out of the way though. Up B was a little optimistic, and that's giving Howl a chance to really take control of the situation. So much damage here. Howl is actually, just racking up a ton. The KO punch is online. Never mind, Boomerang once again gonna knock that out. Now it's, actually Peanut who's maybe just being a little bit too aggressive in a couple of situations there. The forward smash armors but does not connect. And Howl's continuing to rack up this damage. 132, Peanut holding that ledge, taking his time, but he's gonna get grabbed. Howl now throwing the Boomerang out to try to cover something. Make Peanut's job recovering as hard as possible. The up tilt, or up air, is gonna equalize the stocks here. So we are on even stocks, and this is actually, close enough where, Howl could come back into this, for sure. Shield was just in time for forward smash, but forward smash is so good on shield that Howl still ends up losing the interaction in the long run. Got by the up smash onto the platform. Peanut still in control here, takes the set 2-0. And that,